Hi, and welcome to SAS TV. My name is Belinda Bess, and this is the kickoff weekend. God bless you. And I cannot wait to see the new you. This is the 3 months. This is what's going on for you. I know you said you only wanted 2 weeks, but I'm going to go ahead and do 3 months for you, okay? It's going to go hexagram 1, hexagram 2, and hexagram 3. And thank you for considering me. Thank you for letting me come into your space for a minute. I'm not asking you to uh, I'm asking you to look for what the things lie in your life. I've been doing this a number of years. Um, I think I'm the best at it because this is my channel. I'm the best at my channel. I can't speak for nobody else, okay? So this is what's going on for you. It's going to be hexagram 1, hexagram 2, and hexagram 3. This is a 3 month. And once again, thank you for choosing SAS TV, where our motto is You Rock. And we cannot wait to see the new you. Here it is, and it's coming up. And here is your reading. I need you to listen. And if it do what you need to do, okay? So this is what's going on from the top of the reading. It says that you're traveling towards ending some sadnesses. You have been thinking about an individual where a situation didn't work out or they wasn't giving you what you needed. It's almost like you felt as though the individual turned their back, but you're still waiting for that situation to pan out. I do see what this person is down about something, or there's something going on with their neck, or there's some condition to where they can't think to even move into a relationship. There's something with illness, and there's something with not being able to take care of things at this time, okay? So here you go, thinking about the new things that's going to be coming into your life. One of the new things, if you go ahead and pay attention to this reading, income is highlighted in your reading. Emotions is highlighted in your reading, and your direction as what to do. Now, sometimes when you come into some type of reading like that, or you hear things like it may apply, but it may don't. One of the things you want to do is you want to work on how you think, how your mentality is, where you feel stuck. So that's what it's showing. Something with being stuck in decisions with someone that has something going on, to where they cannot give you the attention that you need. Now, you want to put yourself on a time frame when you're doing things like that, waiting and waiting and waiting. Give yourself a time frame, because after a while, you have trained yourself to become subject, bowing to whatever the situation is that's going on in your life, okay? So also here we go with new things coming out. I do see opportunities coming in for May for you, okay? I do see opportunities coming in for you. I also see where you're going to be taking offers in financial opportunities. Now, you may be wondering, will I find someone? Will I find someone? I don't see anyone in your cards that is even worth your time. I see one individual that it could be potential. He's nice and sweet, but you're willing to put up with him, but he can't give you anything right now because his back is turned due to other medical. Something it is really whatever it is keeping this individual from moving forward to you. I don't see it. They are around, but I don't see them connecting with you. Now, there's going to be within those 2 weeks time, there's going to be some type of money offer. Income was highlighted in your card, so that's one of the directions that is talking about in your card. So that's going to be highlighted, and that's going to be pushing up, making some type of offer or some type of new money opportunity. Money, when cards talk about money, anything that has to do with money is going to be accepted from you. Job, work, prostitution. Ma'am, I don't know. I know you're not a prostitute. It's a joke. But I'm just saying anything like that is going to be pushing up for you. And then you're going to get to that last couple of weeks, and then you're going to be seeing where you stand. It's going to take you about to see where you stand with yourself. This is one thing in your cards. It's not about change. It's about realization. It's about you realizing these things are just hanging around. You realizing these don't suit me anymore. I'm going to take this, but I still feel burdened by something. So you have to practice a form of release, things that you can do to release yourself in this situation, to where you feel like you are moving forward. You are moving forward, but your conditions that you are lying subject to, constantly worrying and worrying and worrying about, is what's keeping you from being happy. So you want to point the pen at self when it comes down to the first hexagram. Changes are coming in fast, okay? Huh? The man still here. He is. Okay, he'll be gone in a minute. So that's one. And this is two. You said what? Okay. And this is number two. This is what's going on for the second hexagram for you. In the second hexagram for you, it's all about being comfortable with it, whatever this new thing that is coming in now. I want to tell you this. Remember the guy that I told I didn't see any good relationships that we're going into the next month. This guy is going to start to communicate with you just a little bit better, okay? There was some potential for the situation, but some type of judgment, some type of situation is going to make the person communicate with you, and you're going to rethink it because there was much worry going on with the situation. Okay, you was wondering, was it going to end? Is it going to end? How is it going to end? And where is it going to end? If that's not what is going on, go ahead and reevaluate the whole situation, because I do see some type of communication, but I see you feeling dead about the outcome of a situation. Okay, something's going to take you by surprise. You can either walk away from the situation, or you can go ahead and take new things that are going on, traveling in new directions, keeping your eyes open for responsibilities that could put you in a new communication with someone. Okay. Now the other person is still that I feel like the other person is still kind of around. Now this is the person that's ultimately brought some heartache into your life. Okay. So with the heartache brings new money. It says when you're thinking about heartache, focus on that new job. You need to focus on income. None of these relationships are working out. Every time you think and rethink it, it just keeps taking you back to the same thing, back to what you think, back to what you're going to do about what kind of income that you are willing to put into this situation, because income is going to be the breaker for you. So what you have to do is when you get into this new income thing, you take that new energy and you move with it. You go with all new things and you let things hang behind you, because these men's with a Z are going to keep popping up in and out doing the same stuff over and over again. But you are the leader of the pack, okay? Just remember that. You are the leader of the pack because you hold the new beginning. You have to ma'am, if you want to move on mentally, you have to take the best and soar with it. And your best is an offer on the table for an expansion of income. So what you do is the quickest way to get out of that mess is to go with the new stuff and let those individuals die off by themselves. Whatever you do to get rid of them is what you do. Don't answer texts, don't answer calls. If you live with them, get into some communication, because I see relationships dying for about 2 months for you. It's like things are trying to go to the next level, but you won't let them because you almost have become codependent to things that are not working out. And you sit and you put all your energy on that. So that's non-movement. That's non-movement. And you can look up in 2 or 3 months I've went by and you haven't done anything but gotten a new job. But still it's showing unthankfulness in new beginnings. So everything that's going on is on you. Reevaluate your thinking in relationships, because those are the things that are holding you back. There are no relationships in your life that are going to take off this summer. These individuals that are around you now, you're going to have to get rid of them because they don't have any outcomes. It's going to keep taking you back, forth and forth and back and back and forth and forth and back and back and forth and forth and back. Get away. Choose June or May to get away. Let it go. These people are not going to marry you. These people are not going to move forward. All they're doing is playing around. The only reason that they are showing up in your deck is because mentally you want outcomes and answers. Sometimes you're not going to get that, man. Sometimes you're not going to get answers. Sometimes you got to show the answers. So to show the answers is whatever new is coming, pick up the happiness from that and move on with your life and say goodbye to these guys, because they're not going to give you nothing but some chewing gum and a hard brick. Okay? It just doesn't look good. It just looks like it just doesn't look good. You have to be a little bit more strong. You have to think. You're not thinking. You're not thinking because you want answers. You anticipated on something and it's not going down that way. The more you anticipate, the worse it's going to get, because their intentions is not to go forward. So the more anticipation you have, if they keep having that type of activity with you, it's going to get worse for you, because they're not doing nothing different. You're just seeing things different. You're trying to change your perspective in a bad situation. So you're going to have to move on. You just need to drop all these men, all these situations. You need to let them go. There's 2 in your cards. And baby, when I say they're not even looking at you, you could be naked and they just don't look past you. That's how far gone they are. Don't keep the spirit alive by putting a fresh perspective on something that's not changing. You could build hate with that activity. What you want to do is move on to things that are moving for you. Income is the thing for you right now. We're going to go ahead and do it. And like I said, we cannot wait to see the new you. Here we go. So for the last month, well, like I said, okay, I'm off of that, okay? The point is played with that. Move on. Any love situations in your life, move on, okay? So now you're going to be really focused if you do it. You have to get on these new money perspectives, things that's going to change. I feel like if you exercise yourself in a new direction as far as income, things will for you. You really have wonderful cards for change. For some reason, you just keep with this codependent thing. You keep flipping back. You keep thinking, forget the promises that the ninjas is making. Forget the promises. I'm telling you now, they lie. Everything is so good for you on the other side of the fence. Whatever that, like today is Saturday, right? Whatever's on this side of the fence no longer suits you. It's going to continue the way it is as long as you continue to stay on this side of the fence. You have to place yourself in on another side of the fence. You can't, if you're not used to your perspective or doing mental exercises, what you do is you take the best thing in your life and you flop off that energy and you continue the momentum of that freshness and that new beginning, and new things will come up. And it's definitely in your money department. Definitely in your money department. And I do see you walking away from some things. I still see you back flacking. I see you need some strength, girl. You all over the place. You just won't let go. Little baby, you need to get into some time. You need to build your faith in yourself. I'm not perfect. You're going to have to do something that's going to build your confidence in yourself. This ain't got nothing to do with nobody. This has nothing to do with nothing. You're going to have to find some type of goal or create a goal. Since you don't know how to do that perspective exercise, you're going to have to find a goal and complete it. That's how your confidence in yourself will build back up. It could be reading a book. It could be doing something. It could be losing weight. It could be detoxing. We're detoxing on my channel now. You could be doing that. Anything that can put you in the perspective of reaching a goal by yourself that will help raise your confidence. Because right now, sinking sands is in the building, and you're not going to move forward now. You're not going to push through here. You're not going to push. And this is not a bad reading. This is advice. You want to be happy, you're going to have to move on. And it's going to take you a little while. It's going to take you, you're waiting and you're waiting on something. And you're not going to get it because it's old and dead. Whatever this is with this relationship or this communication, it's not going to come for you because that part of your life is over. The page just turned a long time ago. 2 months you've been waiting and waiting and waiting. Nothing's moving. Nothing's moving because you got your perspective in an area where it is dead. Move on, ma'am, so you can get into these new things. Move on. Move on. You want the relationship to work? You know what? I'm going to tell you this. I'm not going to be playing today. You have a beautiful 3 readings. You have a beautiful 3 hexagrams. Me doing this, I'm just giving you advice. The answer is hell to the no to any of them. But you still continue to wait on them. You may give it a 2-week break, but you're still waiting, which makes you ride in the fence, which still puts you in the past with this individual. So you're not moving nowhere. You can't fool the Lord, man. You can't sit up and talk about 2 weeks, but yet it's still there. That's riding the fence. Ain't no secrets, okay? The Lord knows and sees everything. I can't tell you that you cannot do that, but you can't fool nobody. It's almost like saying you're fooling yourself. Because income's going to come in, but you still have a drag in your cards. Expectation from a dead situation. So it causes depression, and it makes it feel like something's on you or something's around you or something's causing things to happen for you. Well, you are, because you're leaving those things around you. I'm just here to tell you, if you don't move on, you're going to be going back and forth in a situation that's never going to work out. I don't give a damn if he communicates you through telekinesis. He could be E.T. himself. Phone home these nuts, ma'am. That's what you tell him. Phone home these nuts. If you don't move on, you're going to be stuck in a situation that's not good for you. You're going to be happy. You're going to be unhappy all summer because of your expectation. It ain't him. He's showing you the same things. He could break down and tell you he done died and came back, but he's not for you. So until you get into this organization, and one of the exercises I like to tell people about when doing this is, I have a pamphlet called, I have a lot of pamphlets. You want to organize, get your piece of paper, and you want to do love, life, career, and BS. In each one of those lanes, you want to write what's not working for you, and you want to equal it to what's working for you. And just be honest with yourself. And you want to work on the things that are working for you. If you're strong enough, ma'am, you're gonna have to do some type of perspective change. I see somebody playing around. It's like this is games. I don't see anything but a whole. It's not going to work out the way you want it to work out. God bless you, ma'am. My my advice to you is this was a beautiful reading. If you want the truth, if you want to know, will this situation work out? Will these situations work out? Will I move on? You moving on ain't got nothing to do with this reading. This reading has to do with encouraging you to go out for yourself, raise your self-esteem, find a goal to believe in, change your perspective through fresh eating, exercises, and fresh air. We talking color purple here. So you want to do those things. As far as this relationship, that is what's going to work once the perspective changes. Get into new places, go to new things, talk to new people. Reposition your area, look around, get out, walk, see that things can be different if you get into it. If you apply yourself into something new, the new will come from your feet to your mouth. And you're going to speak and feel and reveal yourself to be new. To yourself, ma'am. This is personal. Whatever's going on with these relationships, they're not going to die until you change your perspective on yourself. And then you're going to see what I'm saying. It may take you 3 months. It may take you 30 days. It may take you 2 weeks. But there is some new money opportunity or career opportunity coming in for you. But you can't use that and bounce on something new because you still waiting on somebody to act right. That ain't going to even do it. The individual is not going to move forward with you. They just sitting back. This is on you. If you want to go into the summer of 2018, and then changing over to 2019, if you want that to go good for you, emotional. Because by being hurt and codependent, we fall into regret. We fall into woulda, shoulda, woulda, coulda, I could have. Even if you have a certain self-esteem, it's going to keep pulling you down. You're going to have to hurry up and jump out the box and start running in a new direction and leave these behind because these relationships and these people and these situations, those were 2017. It was over then, but as we want answers and we want to know what's going on and we want to try to fix stuff without a perspective, a fresh one, it's almost like you bathing in your own shit, ma'am. God bless you. Cannot wait to see the new you. I hope it helped.